Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here. I'm very excited for this review. I'm going to be using some products from the brand new black owned brand called LYS. I think it's the acronym for Love Yourself. So they recently launched at Sephora. It's Black History Month. I'm here for it. So I picked up everything from the collection except the primer and the lip stuff. I don't really like messing around with new primers, especially if I have a primer. I'm banging stuff. If I have a primer that I like. Okay, so let's start off with the foundation. And it comes in this box. I think the packaging is very pretty. So it's called the Triple Fix Serum Foundation. I have it in the shade DG7. And DG7, let's look at the undertone. This is cocoa, dark brown skin with a golden undertone. You guys know I'm here for the golden undertone. It has a total of 35 shades. The prices are super pocket friendly. It's $22 and it has the standard 30 mils. Okay, so let me open it. I haven't opened anything. This is what the packaging looks like. It's different. They went for like the triangle. I noticed all their packaging has it. And this looked a little darker on the website now that I see it in person, and it's a frosted bottle. So frosted bottles are kind of like, you're not too sure with a frosted bottle. A little bit about the foundation. I'm not going to go into like detail because I'm doing like a full face using the products. So it's supposed to be, it's infused with skincare, and I love anything that says serum. So it's a light to medium coverage and the finish is natural. What I also liked about it is that I saw it has hyaluronic acid and it has turmeric. And you know, I've been trying to get rid of my my hyperpigmentation, so I have been using a turmeric mask as well. So it comes with a pump. This looks super light. I'm kind of worried now. Let's see. You know, when it's new, it takes a while to come out. Okay, it doesn't look as light now that it's out. But let's watch a little bit of it at the back. Oh, it feels very serum-y. Okay, it does have a nice golden undertone. That's pretty, right? All right, so let's get it on the face. Okay, it's still a little lighter than I thought it would be, honestly. It looks a little deeper. Also, I don't really like frosted bottles. Just the way this looks, the way it feels on my skin. I love the way it's feeling. It feels, you can feel the skincare ingredients. And this is a clean brand, by the way. What a way to launch. The first black owned brand in Sephora. It's clean. The prices are so good. Okay, LYS, I see you. Not bad. It's matching my neck a little bit. Could have been a little darker, but I'm not mad at it. So that was one pump. And I think, oh, this feels so good. This feels very similar to my Ilia foundation. Because that's like a serum foundation as well. This is pretty, guys. I mean, on the skin already, this is looking super pretty. I'm actually more because this is light to medium. I'm trying to build it up to a medium. And right now that was like a light medium. I'm trying to get a full medium. You guys know I love it, full coverage. And this looks, oh, the way this feels on the skin, guys. Oh my goodness, 22 bucks. This feels very, very similar to my Ilia foundation. Like, if you guys own this foundation and you own Ilia, let me know if you felt the same way initially when you applied it, because that's how it feels to me. It feels very, very similar to that Ilia foundation. So this is a blended out. I really feel like I'm putting the Ilia foundation on my skin. It has that same serum-y kind of beautifulness to it. Like I said, maybe I should have used my grayness corrector. My chin looks a little gray. Could have been a little darker, but that's going to be fixed with concealer, guys. So I'm going to use my Hourglass Concealer in the shade Umber. I wish they had launched a concealer, but I think eventually they will. I mean, it's a brand new brand, so they probably have a lot more products lined up to come out. Alright guys, this is it blended out with the concealer, and right now I'm shook. I'm literally shook at how amazing this $22 foundation looks on my skin. And it feels so much like the Ilia. It's super pretty. My goodness. Wow. Alright guys, so I creamed contour off camera to save time. Alright, so I got 2 of the setting powders because I wanted one for under eye and one for all over. I'm so impressed with this foundation right now. So for under eye, and it comes in a package, has like the triangular package. I'm not sure how I feel about the triangular shape, honestly. I don't know. Looks a little juvenile to me, my opinion. But the actual, I like the, it's like a pinkish rose gold on the actual packaging. I do like, and it has like the logo on it. All right, so this is what the powder looks like. All right, so this is the shade I got for under eye, and they have a total of 4 shades. And this is called Ambition. I love the names, Ambition. And this retails for only $18. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set it with, this foundation is so beautiful. Like initially, I'm gonna use my beauty sponge, and then I'm gonna go in with a brush and see how I like. Okay, so, and this is supposed to be, I don't think the beauty sponge is gonna work. This is a translucent powder, right? If I remember correctly, a translucent press setting powder. All right, so let's go in with the brush and set it instead of using the beauty blender. Okay, it's translucent, but I can see some coverage, and it's, oh wow, it's looking really airbrushed. What do you guys think? Like under my eye? It's looking super airbrushed. One thing I would say though, I don't know if you have oily skin, how this foundation would be on you. It feels like, powder is really pretty too, guys. I don't know how, if you have oily skin though. It's luminous. It's feeling even more luminous than the Ilia foundation. Right, guys, so I finished up my under eye off camera. The sun is going in and out, so just bear with me with the lighting. So far, guys, like I told you guys, I'm shocked. The price, this being such a brand new brand, it's pretty. And the foundation so far to me is a dupe for Ilia. So far. All right. So the other setting powder I got is the deepest shade, and this is Loyalty, and it's dark deep for dark to very deep skin tones. It looks super neutral. This is my only worry, and I like my powders to have a little bit of yellow. So yeah, it looks super neutral. Let's see. Yeah, it looks neutral, kind of coolish. But since it's translucent, who knows? I usually like to, you know, I've been going in with my brush, with my sponge. So today I'm going to use my brush for this powder since it's a translucent powder. And of course, yeah, it's 18 bucks. So this is what the shade looks like on the brush. It's definitely picking up some color. So let's set it and see how it looks. This foundation pretty bad, bad, bad. Oh my God. It is. Okay. Oh, the setting powder is definitely getting some of the shine off. And I think because it's translucent, wait a minute, something weird happened, did it? What looks so strange all of a sudden since I put the powder on? Is it me or something looks off? Okay, maybe it's just me. Okay, so, okay, it's definitely a little dark. That's what kind of threw me off. As you can see, my faces suddenly have this dark pallor. All right, guys. So I don't know if I love the color of the powder. To me, it has like a slight grayish kind of undertone. I'm not that thrilled with the powder. But everything else, yes. I don't like I love the under eye powder. I don't like the color of this powder. Where's the under eye powder? Let me see if I can put a little bit on my nose. I find like my nose just got like way too... Why can't I open it? Yeah, let me put a little bit of the other powder on my nose. I felt like my nose got too gray. Yeah, that has like a grayish tone that I don't love, but it still looks very pretty because the foundation did that. All right, let's go in with the, I got the bronzer. And let's see how many shades the bronzer has. The bronzer has 5 shades, and I got the shade Strength, which is just considered dark. So this is what the bronzer looks like. The bronzer looks similar to the powder, right? Let's make sure it is the bronzer that I have here. Okay, I had to double check that I had the bronzer. So let's swatch the bronzer. Bronzer looks super cool as well. I don't really love cool bronzer, so let's put the bronzers like around my wrist area. This is the bronzer. It has like a, this is the bronzer here. It has like a reddish tone. It's not too bad. All right, so I'm gonna go in with my big Sephora brush, the number 80. Let's see how it looks. Oh, yeah, it's definitely cooler. It has like red in the undertone, similar to the Charlotte Tilbury color on my NC50 skin tone. That's pretty. I think that's pretty. I think it complements my skin. I do like the texture of the translucent powder, especially for under eye. I just wish that dark shade was more golden and not so like neutral sort of gray. Because I didn't really love what it did to my face at all. But this right here is cute. All right, I see you. LYS, love yourself. You gotta love that. You gotta love that, especially a black owned brand. We need to love ourselves, girl. All right, so for blush, I got one of the blushes. What did I get? I got, when I got them there, the blush was like, they were sold out and I got my hand on this. I wanted to get the orange blush, but I didn't want to go on her website because I know with Sephora, I get it in 2 days. So I got, oh, it's a cream blush. Look, I didn't read it. It says Higher Standard Satin Matte Cream Blush. Oh. I got the shade Deep Berry Plum. I just wanted to grab one of them. I would have preferred the orange. This retails for $16. And there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blushes. Retails for $18. Did I give you guys the price of the bronzer? The bronzer is $18 as well. I didn't know this was a cream blush, guys. I just saw it. I was like, oh, let me grab one of the blushes before it sells out. It's cream. I should have done, so I should have done this before powder. But it says cream to matte. Maybe it can still work. Oh, this is gorgeous. Girl, LYS. I'm so proud to be black right now. Reviewing this brand. I'm serious. They did that. Oh, and it's nice and sheer. Oh, this is right up my alley. You know your girl love a sheer, just like wash of color. Oh, this is pretty. I want a good swatch for you guys to see. Here it is, right there, close to my knuckle. They made this just for me. You know they made this for me, right? What brush could I use? Oh my gosh, I didn't realize this was cream. Ooh, I don't know what brush to use now. Oh, all right. Let's use this Fenty brush. And I'm gonna go like right on the apple because I don't want it lifting up anything. This looks so pretty. The powder is kind of settling into my face now. It doesn't look bad, right? All right, enough yapping. I wish I had done this. Why didn't I know this was cream? Okay. Lord. And I don't think it's lifting up anything. This is gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. What a beautiful tone, right? I think I may have put on too much though. Did I? You know what? Let's go over that with the brush I use for powder. All right, let's set everything and see how it looks. Shout out Tilbury, of course. And I have to cover my eyes because of my lashes. Alright guys, so I am back with my lips on, and I did a little bit of highlighting with my Jaclyn Hill loose highlighter. And guys, I just gotta say, I love this foundation. Initial impression, it's really, really good. Don't love the color of that powder, and I can't wait to use it with like my Fenty powder or something because I'm not thrilled with the color. Love the texture, love it under eye. Look at my under eye, guys. I think that looks amazing. The texture is beautiful. I think that color needed some more warmth. The all over face powder, it sort of grayed me down a little bit, being so neutral and a little, to me the color was a little off. The color isn't that believable for me, like on a human being. I'm not sure about it, but still it doesn't look bad. And let me tell you, I don't love a bright cheek, but I'm feeling this blush. Love the texture of the blush, how it shears out, because it looks intimidating in the pan for somebody like me who I don't play around with bright cheeks. And love the color of the contour powder. I think that's super pretty. How pretty does that look? Isn't that gorgeous? And yeah. And I'm gonna do a wear test. Why not, right? So it's now, what am I doing? I don't even understand my own phone. All right, so it's 1:20 p.m. Hope you guys can see that, 1:20 p.m. So I'm gonna go about my day. I'm gonna wear it because I'm anxious to see and for you guys to see how it wears. Okay, so I'm gonna go about my day and I'll come back with my final thoughts on everything. Okay guys, I am back for my final check-in here. It's now 9:31 p.m. I put this on, everything was done at 1:20, so it's 8 hours, a little over 8 hours. And this is what everything is looking like. All right, so I don't like the powders. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I do not like the powders. But I like the foundation. I think the foundation would have performed better because initially, as you guys saw, when I put this foundation on with my Hourglass Concealer, I think it looked amazing. And it just went a little off as soon as I set it with the powder. Let me just give you guys the reason I don't like the powder. I just don't like the way it's, and it's late, so I had to turn up my ring light, but I just don't like the way it's sitting on my face. The under eye powder looked, let's move my hair. The under eye powder looked amazing initially, in my opinion. Under my eye, I was like, oh wow. But if you look closely, it faded quite a bit. And with my Hourglass Concealer and setting this concealer, setting my under eye with my Fenty powder, my Laura Mercier powder, it just sort of stays in place. It sort of faded right here. And it got very like creasy under here. I don't know if you guys can see. I do not like the way that looked at all after 8 hours. It's just fading and like cracking and sort of aged my under eye. But it looked beautiful initially, did not wear well. The overall face powder, I do not like that color. I would not be wearing this again. This is the powder. It's just gray. and it's very dull. I don't think it does anything to enhance my complexion. Don't like it at all. And I just don't like the way it's sitting on my face. And I think it took away a lot from the foundation, because I still think the foundation is very pretty. I just don't like this powder over this foundation. So I'm going to wear this tomorrow again. I'm going to put the foundation on with my regular powder, and I'm going to put my, you know, Fenty powder under my eyes. I want to wear just the foundation by itself without the powders. I think the powders ruined it for me. I just don't like the formula. And I can literally see the powder, not so much the foundation, the powders is settling right around my laugh line. I can see the powder like right here where it moved and it's sort of cracked. And for a translucent powder, it has a lot of color. Like on my face, that kind of, it just gave me like a sort of pallor, grayish, that neutralish color that I don't like. And I don't like the consistency of it. I just don't like the way it looks on my skin. My skin looks a little heavy with it on. But I really do think the foundation is super pretty though. Love the blush. I think the blush is absolutely beautiful. And why am I having such a hard time with the pack? I never remember what side to open. Okay. I love the blush, and I love the contour powder. I think the contour powder is super pretty. Love the consistency of the contour powder as well. So the two powders, these are the two powders. They're a no for me. I don't think I will be using them again, and I don't think I could even use it with my beauty sponge. So I don't like the powders. And but this blush right here, this is a beautiful blush. They're all sold out now on the Sephora website. They're all sold out also on LYS website, because I went on there looking for that coral shade, that beautiful sort of orange shade. That's gone. This is so pretty. Love the fact that it shears out, has a beautiful tone to it. It's not oily. It looks oily in the pan, like when it looks like, oh my God. No, it's not. And it does fade a little bit. As you can see, it faded. But for me, I love that because I don't like too much color on my cheeks. So love the blush. Love the contour powder. I will be using the contour powder. I think this is pretty. And I like this foundation a lot. And I think this foundation could perform and look even better without the powders, the powder under my eye and the powder over top of it. So like I said, I'm going to use this again with my powders that I like, that works for me. I think it's a beautiful foundation. It reminded me so much of my Ilia foundation, especially when I put it on. It has that serum-y feel, just like the Ilia. Sits very pretty on the skin. I mean, overall, I don't think I look bad for 8 hours, but I think it could have been a lot better if I didn't use, especially the face powder. I do not like that powder at all. I don't like the color. I don't like the consistency. I just don't like the way it's sitting on my skin. And I was disappointed with the under eye powder because I don't know what I expected, but it faded quite a bit. I mean, it is a translucent powder, so, but you know, it faded, and this cracking here, I don't like anything that ages me at all. But overall, 3 out of 5 products is not bad, and it's just, I mean, the powder is like 1 because they just have different colors. So I'm just gonna say I don't like the powder. So that's like 1 thing out of everything I purchased. I think that's pretty good for a new brand launching. So I would definitely recommend the foundation, the blush, and the contour powder. Just not a fan of the face powder. And you know, I'm always gonna keep it real with you guys. I really wanted to love everything. First clean black owned brand in Sephora, Black History Month. But I can't say I like the powders if I don't. All right, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.